Hey guys, so we're going to do a reading again, and I want to talk about the TikTok ban. I know it's a big thing in the news, and you guys, if you've been on my channel for a while, I have talked about this for a very long time. Okay, I saw this coming. I told you guys some shit's going to come up. Will it be banned? I got videos in here. Will it be banned? I mean, there was shit and stuff. So I wrote a letter. I'm going to read you guys. This is literally an email back from, well, it's kind of shiny. The White House. Okay. Um, I wrote about TikTok to the White House. This response is February 21st, 2024. This is before the ban got circulating in Congress. I wrote way back then, guys. And I talked about the situation. Yes, it's not good for mental health. There's been the TikTok challenges have taken lives of kids and things like that, all of that. But I also said things, and I've written them more than once actually, but this is the one response I got. That you need to have a backup plan. You need an app the kids can go to that is American, that is safe, or let's say safer, because you know they exploit us too. Okay, but still American versus worrying about national security and stuff and various things. You don't really like Americans, so there's ways to kind of mess with and exploit. And like certain things, young people diagnosing themselves with mental illness and actually becoming mentally ill because monkey see monkey do, and certain things can feed the mind. It's a powerful tool, guys. It's a little more powerful than Instagram and Facebook, which those things can be powerful feeding the mind, but it's their face, it's videos, it's creativity. It's a very powerful hook. I've called it a narcissist app. Not saying that everybody on TikTok is a narcissist. Let me explain. When you hook on the reflection, just like narcissists did in the pool, and cannot unhook from your reflect, that's what I'm saying. Okay, it's very powerful. So anyway, I wrote, a letter, explaining my concerns, and then, I said, yeah, it needs to be banned, but I said, but you need to have a backup plan. So this is what the letter I got back from the White House. It is signed Joe Biden. It's got his scribble there, and it says, "Dear Miss Gillen, thank you for writing me. While the rapid evolution of technology has opened up exciting possibilities for what the world can be, the rise of big tech platforms has also introduced huge challenges. Some of these tech companies have grown rapidly without proper federal regulations to check their power and promote competition in the industry, and a handful of them have prioritized profit above all else by collecting huge amounts of personal data and operating with little regard for our safety and basic rights." So far, are we in agreement? I would say even of American companies, right? We should be in agreement with that. These practices have stifled competition, deepened extreme. Now, I'm not worried all about the competition. I'm worried about this. Okay. But here it is. These practices have stifled competition, deepened extremism and polarization. True. Okay. Harmed our mental health and well being, and even put our children at risk. I'm all on board with what he said. Okay. I'm on board with you. Okay. That is why I signed an executive order to help rein in big tech by challenging, this is before the ban, big mergers, enforcing antitrust laws, and establishing privacy rules on surveillance. Since then, my administration has taken steps to limit the collection and use of personal data. Well, it's not good enough, but he tried. Okay. To protect children from illegal data collection. Now, I think there was some things that I think maybe children 13 under weren't supposed to be on TikTok. There's some various stuff that was put in. And the parental controls, there was some stuff. Okay, I remember that. And I also called a federal interagency committee to explore security concerns, and that's probably what led to it, that TikTok poses to American people. And I will continue to call on Congress to ban targeting advertising to our children, making big tech responsible for the content they spread, and tackle competitive conduct. I believe the government must always put you, the American people, first in everything we do. That includes making sure technology is a force of good, Please know that I am dedicated to turning the tide and harnessing the power of the internet to advance our values, our security, and our well-being. So that was signed by Joe Biden and stuff. So, and it may be something he had kind of written up for people if they addressed concerns, but it was pretty powerful and stuff. So anyway, as a matter of fact, I'm going to snap that because somebody is messaging me and I hadn't showed him yet. Hold on. Yeah, let me get that. Oh, well, I lost it. Now I have to get it again. Oh, there it is. And it didn't work. Hold on a minute. I'm going to get frustrated. Okay, I'll get it later. It's okay. No big deal. But anyway, so that was the response I got. That was before Congress got it going through. I saw it coming because I'm psychic. Okay, I knew this was going to happen. So right now, where does it stand and stuff? You know, I know my last reading when I kind of read on it, I wasn't feeling good about that 270-day extension, but I had not read the 90-day extension that Trump could do. You know, there was a little moment of happiness in there, but there is ultimately ending in death, which there may be an extension, but it may be futile. Okay, because Trump is up against a law that was, you know, not only signed into law by Biden and Congress, but the Supreme Court. Okay, so the only way out, really to me, the only way out, if I've read everything correctly, he can extend, but he has to have a serious buyer on the table. And they had that Shark Tank guy offered 20 billion and stuff. That's a joke. You know, without the algorithm, he said it's worth 20. It's worth way more than that, even without the algorithm. That I can't even take that guy seriously. But he could be the sugar daddy, King of Pentacles that showed. Okay, so let's kind of go ahead and look at it, and we're gonna see if Trump will get that ban, and if maybe we could get that buyer. We'll kind of check it in again. But you know, ending with death is not very promising and stuff. Let's lower that a little bit more. Hopefully the cats don't jump up. But I thought you guys might be interested in what I heard back and stuff. So I do have the sun. And when I kind of look at that, you know, I think just, you know, the fact, you know, TikTok, this was a place people could express themselves. That was one of the things I've kind of seen is I could be myself. I could express myself, shine my light. You know, I know there's a lot of good intent. Hey, you know, I love the American kids. I want them safe. Okay. So if you see me going, yeah, it needs to be banned, you know, I'm not trying, you know, they got to be safe. Okay. And stuff, you know, when I got that, a lot of empaths are also on the app, you know, when I feel that, a lot of the spiritual ones and everything, Princess of Cups energy. Now, that also points to Pisces, so there could be some extension through the Pisces. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be in Aquarius, or almost in Aquarius. We got that devil energy there, though. Yeah, we got to understand, you know, they're not our friends, okay? You know, we got the devil energy there and stuff. And I'm going to talk about that in a second, but let's go. But we're at the crossroads here, you know, with TikTok. It really is. I mean, you know, extend, you got to have a buyer, but we pretty much hit that. But see, TikTok is at the crossroads too, you know, that they're not so, if they wanted to sell, if they were like, okay, they would have done it by now, guys, right? Okay, they would have done it by now. And it's going to take a lot of money. Wheel of Fortune. It's going to take a lot of money and stuff to save TikTok. That's the bottom line. And stuff. A lot of people love the app. I know that. You know, we got the Ace of Cups. You know, I understand you guys and stuff. We should be getting some news on this soon. But let's see. Come on, Trump. What's going on? I know a lot of people can put their like passion and their heart into it. Their creativity. Princess of Wands. I understand. The Magician. Is he going to work a little magic trick here? Okay. And so Queen of Pentacles has been popping up in there a little bit. I wonder if there's even a female buyer. It could be there. Somebody's going to make an offer. I've got the Knight of Cups energy there. You know, I've got some. But yeah, you know, he's not very trustworthy. They may not really want to do business with him. That's the thing and stuff. So we got to kind of look at it. I don't see, you know, the thing is getting a solid buyer. I do feel a few that step forward and stuff like that. Some kind of offer. He will be able to extend the ban by seeing that there is an offer on the table because there is an announcement of an opportunity with the Princess of Dis. Some kind of, that could be like some kind of money announcement opportunity coming in. It could delay it, but will the actual buy take place? Now, that, I saw the Emperor. I do think Elon is being talked to, guys. That is for real. And I think the Chinese kind of like him because he does business over there with Tesla. The Shark Tank guy, he could be the sugar daddy, but I just can't take him seriously. Let's kind of go ahead and see. But I do, it's probably good to go dark for a minute and stuff. I do have Ace of Wands, some kind of opportunity. Let's kind of see and stuff. A lot of people, that's the thing. They're all communicating how they feel about it. Okay. Let me kind of look at that. Okay. And a lot of people, really love this app. Whoa. Imposter syndrome. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people with imposter syndrome going through that and stuff, especially that are going to make offers and stuff. But I do got the Knight of Wands popping up in here. Let's see. And stuff. Also got the kind of burnout. I feel like a lot of people are just exasperated. They're just tired, with this whole thing trying to save it and stuff. But I got the Seven of Swords. There's some shady shit going on, and that's what you guys need to understand about China. Okay. Did they want the chaos? I also got that sorry, not sorry. Okay, Seven of Wands energy. Just let's see the final. Can we get a deal? Yeah, we might have a couple options here. Ending with Two of Swords. It's a tough one. I feel like when I'm trying to get an actual deal made, and maybe because he's not necessarily the greatest art of the deal guy and stuff, I'm not feeling. I'm so far at the moment. I feel offers. I feel he can extend and say there's an offer, but an actual sale, I just can't see that being done, at least at the moment. And that's the only thing that's going to keep the lights on TikTok the whole time, guys. Super sorry about that. But, so I know there is, I think in March or somewhere in spring, there's going to be an app called Neptune. Try, maybe that'll be something, it's American. Maybe that'll be something that could, hopefully have some of that magic and everything. But that's kind of what we're looking at. All right. I do hope this helps.